my videos, my James Rules Games. Today we're doing an unboxing video. Okay, so my latest parcel from Amazon is my latest game capture. This is going to be my 4th game capture, but it's my 3rd Elgato. Now, game capture is a bit like tripods, and that sounds random, but I don't have a lot of luck with tripods. I don't have a lot of luck with game captures, but hopefully for the Elgato, 3rd time lucky. So we're going to open it up now. But yeah, not going to be a long video this one, but it's something I desperately had needed to get. So when it comes to game captures, it's very up and down for me. When I started off the channel, I was using the Elgato HD60, which cost me £100. And back then I was using a laptop, and it was fine at the time, but eventually it was showing signs of problems. So eventually I went for the Elgato HD60S, which cost me £150. Which when I got it, was not the right time to get it because it had so many problems. Money wasn't really there, the laptop was playing up, and the PC was playing up. So I had to get my money back and use the money to get my PC fixed. Anyway, eventually I went for the Elgato HD60S Plus, which was £170 for Amazon. And that was nothing but problems. I had it for 5 months. But the biggest problem was the streaming, which was very, very strange. But anyway, every so often, the audio would blip. Really, really strange. And also, towards the end, on the birthday stream, I did 4 long plays, which was fantastic. But the final straw for me was every 10 minutes, the audio was going out of sync by 3 seconds. So I had to keep deactivating it, reactivating it, putting it back in sync again, and then 10 minutes down the line, it did it again. It's going out of sync again. Elgato, you let me down once again. Thank you, Stevie Boy. There's got to be a way around this. I can't keep doing this. This is ridiculous. I spent £170. Yes. It's gone again. What is going on? Cheers, Stevie Boy. You're the sync man today. Thank you. What a stupid Elgato. Love the music. It's desynced again. I'm going to complain to Elgato. Oi, you! £170 for something that goes out of sync every 10 minutes. How dare you? I'll sort that in a sec. However, the old Elgato wouldn't connect as quickly as that. So there is that. That is a good thing. But I don't really doing it every 10 minutes. I don't be doing it at all. So anyway, no more. But anyway, Amazon were really, really helpful. They really were helpful and accepted my return. I got my money back after 5 months. And this is the latest instalment. So this is the Elgato HD60 Pro. So we're going to give this a whirl. It's not going to be a long video. We're going to do it as a tryout. And hopefully it's going to perform much better than what I was using before. So anyway, I'm going to set it up. Okay, bear in mind I'm sitting on the floor in front of the front door. We're now going to put the Elgato in the PC, but hopefully it should be fairly straightforward. Instant game view, stream with superior low latency technology, 1080p, 60 frames per second, stunning quality, built-in editor, immediate access and sharing. Stream commands, add webcam, overlays and more, flashback recording and live commentary and master copy, 1080p, 60 gameplay recording while streaming. Fire it up. go, fairly straightforward. It wasn't a bit awkward for me though, because the PC is a very confined space down there. But anyway, it's fired up, I'm going to install the program. Okay, so this is OBS, so these are my scenes, these are my sources, and this is my audio mixer. So we're going to add the Elgato to the source, but for this is an unboxing video, we'll go for scene, add scene, and we'll call it an unboxing video. Okay, maybe a bit of a boo-boo there, because I created another scene, there was no display capture or microphone there, so I added those separately, so we're going to go for the plus and add the Elgato. We go to video capture device, which is there, as you can see, so I've already done it, but because it's a video, we'll create a new one, and we'll call it a HD60 Pro, which brings up more set of options. At the moment of time, it's not there, so we click on the arrows, and we find it, which is the Game Capture HD60 Pro. And at the moment of time, it says no signal, because of course, no gaming systems are connected yet. We'll change it very soon, but there we go, ready to go. Okay, done. The one thing I didn't like using the Elgato HD60S Plus 4 was not only is it really long title, but I didn't like the program you got to install, but of course you have to install it. In the instruction book, it will tell you step by step what you need to do. Now the Elgato HD60, the HD60S, and the Pro, and the Game Capture HD, you install this one, which is called the Game Capture, which I thought was brilliant. It really is superb. But for some reason, the Elgato HD60S Plus, you've got to install this one, which is the 4K capture utility. And I really didn't like that one because it's so basic. You don't get any settings. Usually if you've got a problem, and I did have a problem with it, you go into all the settings, but here, there isn't any. There's no settings at all. It's just one big massive screen. So yeah, going back to the old school one, which is fantastic. It's very chatty today. Meow. Speak! Okay, for starting point, we're going to move over to the CZ4. One of my favourite games on the CZ4 is this Manic Miner. Now, one thing I forgot to mention. Once you've successfully installed your Elgato to your PC or laptop, and you successfully downloaded the program to your PC or laptop, make sure you've got the right updated driver. Otherwise, you might have a few problems. The problem I had was, because I forgot to do it, I was getting no display on my TV screen. It was captured on the PC, absolutely fine, no issues there, but there was no signal on the TV. If you want me to do a video in the future of how to do it, I will do it. But it's pretty self-explanatory, fairly easy to do, but if you're not sure, I'll let you know. But anyway, not going to go too extreme with the games. But anyway, this one, short and sweet. What we're going to try and do is find all the flashing keys, do it in the time limit, and get to the exit door. But don't fall from great big distances, and don't hit enemies. You shouldn't. But anyway, it's superb. It should be good here. 500 points, and we have plenty of air. So do a few games at random, a few different systems, and see how it performs. But it looks superb here. Next on the list, why not? What about a little bit of Space Taxi? Okay, this is Space Taxi. First level is called Short and Sweet, but yes, I'm really impressed with this Elgato already. No issues at the moment of time. But I did a stream last night, and the biggest problem with that last Elgato was the really, really poor audio sync, which is strange. But anyway, every 10 minutes it was going 3 seconds out of sync. But what was bizarre about it is it wasn't happening on every single game. But it only seemed to happen on streams. And quite a few of my subscribers on that stream had to keep telling me, Jamie, it's out of sync again. It was really frustrating. I had to keep deactivating it, reactivating it, and putting it in place. And then 10 minutes later, it was doing it again. But I couldn't see any videos on YouTube how to rectify the problem. So yeah, it's been very up and down with these Elgatos. But it looks like now I've finally found a winner. But anyway, like Crazy Taxi, what we're going to try and do is pick up the passengers and take them to where I want to go. It could be 1, 2, or 3 here. This is the beach. It is superb. Didn't play it much in the other days. Do it in the quickest time for the most points. Or dollars in this case. Right, he wants to go to pad 1. Going to the top of a cloud. Also, don't hit the top of the screen. And don't land too hard. No worries at all. So the quicker time you do it, the more money is awarded to you. Right. Number 3. Number is up. It was a bit hard landing, but it should be okay. Up we go. Again, short and sweet. Space Taxi. Okay, gonna move over to the Amiga, but one thing I'm really impressed with this Elgato HD60 Pro is it's capturing immediately. Now, my first ever Elgato I had, there was a big problem with that. It took quite some time for it to actually capture, but here, no issues. Now, this is actually the screen you see if you're using an OSSC, so I'm using the OSSC and the HD60 Pro. Okay, first one on Amiga, Atomic RoboKid. A lot of people didn't like this one. I love it. I think it's superb. But again, it's going to be short and sweet. But let's see how it performs. The one thing I'm really impressed with this Elgato HD60 Pro is it's capturing immediately. No issues whatsoever. But I'm also using the OSSC, which again looks superb on my TV. But of course, we've got the issues with the resolution issues. Every time the game changes resolution, it's not all games, but a few games do it. Mostly on intro screens. But when it changes, you lose the capture on your PC. On the TV, absolutely no issue. Now you know it happens because of course the PC will freeze and there'll be a number at the top left which will appear in a blue box. So you have to do normally, what I do is deactivate it, reactivate it, and that puts it back in sync and puts the resolution back in place. But here, there has been a few times where it's done it, but it has actually rectified itself. So I'm guessing the Elgato is doing that, so it's going to make it a lot more easier for me, because sometimes I don't even know it happens. You're too busy playing the game, you're streaming, you might not notice it. But anyway, that will be a superb thing if it continues to do that. But the biggest test will be a game like Blood Money, for example, which it always does it, every single time. Anyway, this game is brutal, but I love it. But anyway, the enemies don't kill you, it's actually the bullets that kill you. So if you make contact with the enemies, you don't die. Hit their bullets and you will die. That will change everything. But anyway, not too far, but again, it's going to be short and sweet. Defeat this fan, do it in the quickest way possible. Get to the exit, no timer in this game. But yes, quite a lot of my subscribers don't like this game, but I've always liked it. But anyway, not completed it on the Amiga, but I have completed it on the C64. But quite a big difference in difficulty from the C64 to the Amiga. But there we go, Atomic RoboKids. There you go. Okay, I've managed to find a game that does that resolution change, and this is on AGA. This is Alien Breed 2. So it does that, the blue box will appear, but before, I don't have to try and deactivate it and reactivate it itself. This time, it's actually done it itself, so that saves me a lot of time, a lot of trouble. So there, that's fantastic. So the new Elgato has managed to rectify the resolution change, put it back in place, no issues. Brilliant. Done it again, but again, I've not done anything, it's rectified the problem. Anyway, superb game, what a game, this is Alien Breed 2. Okay, so the game, this is Alien Breed 2. I'm trying to pick games with very, very short first levels. However, this is a very difficult one, but again, I wanted to try AGA and see how it performed. But one thing I'm really impressed with, not only is it capturing very quickly, but it's also rectifying the resolution issues, which is fantastic. But anyway, this game is superb. It looks superb on the PC, it looks superb on the TV. Just don't get blown up by a helicopter. It's very easy done, this first opening level. But anyway, not going to pick up much money, not going to pick up any keys. Let's get straight to the end, but I just want to see how it performs. It looks really, really good. Really impressed. Now, this Elgato HD60 Pro was £110. Money well spent, I think. Definitely a lot better than the last one. But anyway, superb. We'll move over to another system. There we go. Short and sweet. Okay, I fired up the PlayStation 2, again we're using OSSC, again the resolution changed, and again it rectified the problem immediately, and it captured immediately. The only problem I've got here is on my home screen. I don't know why, but that doesn't do its circular motion thing anymore. It's frozen to the spot. But again, good sign, it's working well. There we go, for starting point, a little bit of Tekken Tag Tournament. I haven't played this for a while, got it on launch day. Okay, so the game is this Tekken Tag Tournament. Haven't played this for ages. It's on the PlayStation 2, got it on launch day. Superb. Not the best Tekken, I've always preferred Tekken 3 and 2. Good memories of those ones. But again, a nice game, brilliant, and looks sensational. But I'm using the OSSC and the Elgato HD60, and it's great, love it, superb. The scroll is okay, it could be a little bit better, but I'm sure there's a few settings I'm not aware of, so a little bit of adjustments could be done there. But it looks tremendous, and I love the fact that it's rectifying the problems for me. Resolution issues seems like a thing of the past. If it happens, it should rectify it for me. But anyway, looks good. Now this game, of course, judging by its title, you have a teammate. So you can press the tag button, which is L1, and switch between characters. So Lin Xiaoyu is my favourite character, and Yoshimitsu is my second character. But anyway, brilliant. So it took me ages to unlock all the characters, but I did it very quickly. I did a weekend of getting it, first weekend. But anyway, Always great to go back to. But yeah, the scroll is okay. But hopefully, no audio issues. So every time there's a punch or a kick, hopefully the sound is going with the action. Hopefully so. Right, let's go for Yoshimitsu. Not many characters have weapons. Right. Amazing, even after all this time, I'm not playing it. Still remember the special move. There you go. KO. Brilliant. Second tag tournament. Go on a few more games, but end this video. Trying to get it perfect in second tag tournament is difficult because of course you've got 2 energy bars. But I'm going to give it a try. Make your move, creep. Right. Woo! Perfect! There you go. Well done, mate. Okay, one more game, one more system. I fired up the Xbox One, and again, it captured immediately, so no problems with that. The only problem I've got at the moment of time is the cable size. Because the Elgato is now inside the PC, plugged directly into the motherboard, HDMI cables need to be longer. I've got one long cable, but the other one is not very long at all. So again, issues is there, but we can easily rectify that with longer HDMI cables. In the meantime, let's fire up one more game and put an end to this video. Can't hear anything. Can't hear anything. I can't hear anything. I can't hear anything. Not a single thing. That might solve it. Oh. I hear all. And my TV's going to turn itself off, which you can't see. Only I can. Right. Rayman Legends. Okay, let's end it with a bit of Rayman Legends. Superb game on the Xbox One. Not using the OSSC, you don't need it here. But we are using the Elgato HD60 Pro, and it's performing really well. But again, I don't know how well the audio is. But when it comes to high definition gaming, that was normally where these Elgatos with me tend to struggle. The one that probably performed the best was probably the one I had at the start, which is the Elgato HD60. But of course, there was a little bit of lag on that one. But I kind of got used to it, because it was always there. But anyway, over the course of time, that was rectified. But the Elgato HD60S Plus did struggle a lot with these sort of games. Again, the audio slowly went out of sync the more you played it. Which is frustrating because again, I didn't know until the editing side of it. But anyway, this is quite difficult for me because the level is based around the music. Which means I'm talking over the music, making it quite difficult for me. But all the actions, all the jumps, all go with the beat. Collect what you can get, avoid what you must, and get through it unscathed. And keep sprinting. Failing to sprint, and you're probably going to get killed by something. A nice addition. I think there's about 5 of them in this game. Keep going. Killing enemies on the way also goes with the beat. Keep going. But again, brilliant. So make it more difficult as you progress. There you go. Boom and pow. That is Rayman Legends. Right, we found out how it performed, but it looks good to me. Looks good to me. Okay, everybody, that's in my video. That's my Elgato HD60 Pro video done. Such an improvement on the last one. But anyway, I won't find out until I start the editing stages if I found any problems on the way. But until next time, it's Jamie Wonders Games. Please like, comment, share, please subscribe to my channel, Facebook, and Twitch. To type in Wonders Games, you'll find it fairly easy. Please remember to click the bell icon, notify visitors, everything. Well, these are videos, your retro person teach how to making and live streams on Friday night. You can find clocks on my way. See you on Diddy. Ciao, bye. See ya. But what you're trying to do here is try and collect all the keys. Okay, for starting point, we're going to the C64. This is a good old Manic Miner. Now, if you're going to use... There's my cat. Towel. I should call them towels, all you see of them. I had to quit the game. Rectify it, but here... It's not doing it. It's coming up on the screen, but it's actually rectifying and adjusting itself. Right, so this is a test. There you go. That fixed itself. Brilliant. It's confirmed. Your OSSC is rectifying itself. Okay, this is something you don't hear every day. I've actually lost my PlayStation 2. I don't know where I've put it. I put it somewhere and I can't find it. How do you lose a PlayStation 2? Okay, first up, we're about a little bit of Tekken Tag Tournament. Got it on launch day back in... Okay, so the game is this Tekken Tag Tournament on the PlayStation 2. I haven't played this for absolutely ages. It's brilliant, love it. Got it on launch day. I'm using the OSSC and the Elgato HD60 Plus. Pro, Jamie! You're no pro here. You are no pro here. But anyway, you'll go through these, you can shrunk down the size, rescue whatever you can along the way, collect what you can along the way, and you'll get hit by a spike.